ain't got time for no guys. Relations like that don't give me butterflies. I know where I'd rather be, lying on my sofa, just my girl and me. 'Cause there's plenty of guys around the world, and you know me, I'm a one girl girl. There's plenty of guys around the world, and you know me, I'm a one girl girl. And there's loads of dudes, if you know what I mean, but I don't dig that kind of scene. 'Cause there's plenty of guys around the world, and you know me, I'm a one girl girl. Plenty of guys around the world, and you know me, I'm a one girl girl. Who's your one girl girl? Your one girl girl. Woo! Hooray!
Didn't bang the desk this time.
Didn't bang the desk. Didn't bang the desk. Yeah. That's one of those songs that when I'm writing music, I tend to stick it all on a USB stick, and it sits in the car with me. So I've got on this USB stick lots of works in progress, absolutely loads of them. And that one sat on there just with the chorus for absolutely ages. Yeah. And then actually we were driving down to Elfest Lesbian Festival a couple of years ago, and it all just suddenly fell into place about halfway down the road. And so we ended up singing that in the car as a family, which was quite nice.
Brilliant. Better than the wheels on the bus.
Oh, absolutely. Come on. We have a rainbow family, okay? My eldest is non-binary. Mm-hmm. My stepchild is non-binary. Mm-hmm. My son is gay. Obviously, I'm just this biological weirdness. Technically I'm intersex. Of course I'm, as a gay woman. And my wife is obviously a gay woman as well, lesbian. So we just basically used LGBTQIA as a complete tick list.
Brilliant. Do you want to play another one?
Yeah, we'll play another one. Right, I've got time for two more, haven't I?
Yeah, well, we've got 13 minutes. Use it how you like.
Right, yep. Marvellous. In which case I'll do this one. This is a song that on album 1 is a storming dance track featuring my wonderful friend Colleen Taylor, and on the Spectrum EP it's an acoustic version featuring the wonderful cello of the aforementioned Charlotte Rivera. She stands on the edge of the scene, watching the stage and the drag queens melt in the background of the bar. Time for someone else to be the star. No need to feel abandoned, dancing slowly to the disco beats. Don't let them get much closer. Keep your distance. Bask in the heats. She sips her rum and coke, remembers the day she was in under joke. Build the walls, hide within, must be happy in her skin. No longer the talk of the party, curious questions on constant repeats. Stay away from arms of strangers, nothing more than a peck on the cheek. edges, watching from the shadows, like a wallflower. On the edges, searching for the sidelines, like a wallflower. On the edges, hiding in the shadows, like a wallflower. On the edges, hunting for the borders, like a wallflower. Like a wallflower. Like a wallflower.
You're trying to trick me by not having a piano note at the end there. So
Well, you know, that's sort of my way beyond that version of Wallflower came about a couple of years ago. I told this show about coming out in the search for identity. That was called Rainbow Heart, which is what the second album's called.
Mm-hmm.
And so people were buying Rainbow Heart and complaining and saying to me, "But you haven't got Wallflower on there, that version of Wallflower." So that's how actually the Spectrum EP came about, because it's got all the different versions of stuff that was as toured in the Rainbow Heart show.
It's a good song. I've played that on the show, probably both versions now.
Oh, right, lovely.
At different times. I mean, to be honest, I usually write down who I'm going to play. I write down The Bleeding Obvious, and I think, I've got about 4 minutes, and then I talk too much, and then you end up with one of your shorter songs, which is really good. Or sometimes I talk a little bit less if I've got a cold, so I end up playing a slightly longer one. But your CD's in there usually.
Oh, wonderful!
Often,
Thank you.
Anyway, now we've got 9 minutes left. Would you like to play another
one
song?
more.
Yeah,
one more,
okay. And then I can talk a little bit at the end.
Super. Right.
Right.
Well, this song, I've been touring this song. Again, on album 3, it is an absolutely banging dance track. Banging. It really is. It's like Donna Summer. It's everything. But I've also been touring this, and it's about straight people turning up at prides and complaining that basically the really good music festivals, if it wasn't for all the pesky homosexuals. And I heard about homophobic attacks going on at prides by people who were going to prides. And prides aren't a music festival, they're still a protest. Sequin dress and stilettos, pants people had the moves. I got scars of years gone by, but I'm still singing the same tunes. She fancies this, she fancies that, don't give a second thought. Come and have a dance sometime, let's see what you got. Did my confidence disturb you as I sashayed across the floor? I've been through battles and wars and more, but I ain't keeping score. I'll stand up and be counted, balls to them all. Cause no one needs to have you back when your back's against the wall. So you say that I can't dance? Well, I don't care. You tell me I can't dance? Well, I don't care. Ain't holding out for a hero, cause sweetheart, I'm my own. Tell me I can't carry on, well baby, your cover's blown. Oh yeah, cause you're an ally, cause you're curious who I'm kissing. Well, I'm here to remind you just what you could be missing. Seduced by glitter and rainbows, well, the queers know where it's at. But I'm not your Tinder fantasy, and you won't bell this cat. I know it's complicated, and I'm a paradox, but hella baby, I might be broken, but I'm a tall fox. And you say that I can't dance? Well, I don't care. You tell me I can't dance? Well, I don't care. I'm having fun, I ain't sorry. Whatever you might think, when you're turning up at Pride and you're pretending that you're pink, your privilege is showing through the thin veneer. But I see people of your vintage around here every year, standing on the sidelines, caught up in the cheers. Or did I hear that wrong, and was it actually a sneer? And I might not fit your ideals, they're what your cliches say, but screw your expectations. I'm proud this way. So you say that I can't dance? Well, I don't care. you tell me I can't dance. Well, I don't care. Now the thing is, Trev, whenever I'm doing this is on the electric version, goes into a banging keyboard solo, which obviously I can't do with a piano. So I sort of lose it around here, and I'm not really sure what to do. And sometimes I just go, and I'll just sort of break into a disco song or something, you know, like, I don't know, like something like, ooh, I feel love, I feel love, I feel love, I feel love, I feel love. But then, of course, I'm not quite sure what I want to do with that, so I end up doing something. I don't know. Let's try this. I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. So tell me what you want, what you really, really want. I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. I'd quite like to be able to go to maybe 72 of the different countries in the world and hold hands with my wife without being arrested, because homosexuality is still an illegal act. I'd quite like to go to perhaps 16 of the different countries in the world where homosexuality is punishable by death. And when it comes down to it, it would be really nice to be able to hold hands with my wife in the centre of a city such as Sheffield or Leeds or London, and not have some yokel turn down his car window and yell out, "Chuffing lasers!" Because quite obviously, lesbian recognition 101 is taught at whatever Sync Comprehensive he went to. So you tell me I can't dance? Well, I don't care.
That was amazing, thank you.
Thank you.
It's really good. It's I love that kind of the breakdown bit in the middle where you kind of improvise. And I was doing my best disco dancing, but then I remembered I'm on the radio.
You see, this is why we have video cameras.
Yeah, I know. It will be on the footage. So I will warn the world about that.
Marvellous.
Anyway, that's fantastic. Thank you very much for coming in.
Thank you very, very much for having me. It's been top fun.
I think you're going to have to come back sometime next year.
Oh, marvellous.
Right.
Can I just say, please do go follow me on Facebook.
Yeah.
Bleeding Obvious. I'm Bleeding Obs on Twitter. Yeah. I'm Bleeding Obs on Instagram. I'm on Spotify, iTunes, everything else. And do come to see Dirty Blonde.
I will post your links on our radio stuff pages.
Thank you.
But thank you very much for coming in. Don't forget, dear listener out there, listeners, there might be two of them. There's probably lots more now Jessica's on. You can listen to this show again via the website, sheffieldlive.org. It'll be up there for 8 weeks. You can download it for free and play it over and over and over again if you want to. You can even, take it home and edit my talking out and just listen to the Bleeding Obvious bit if you want. But you do have to download it first. Right, so I'm going to play out with a bit of Madge Willard track, I Am. I've done too much talking, so you might not get all of it, but I do play Madge quite a lot. Madge is one of the co-organisers of the festival, and she's a great piano player as well. Just to let you know that next week I've got another live performance. I've got the band Hurt Attack coming in and doing an acoustic set, so that should be really fun, because there's going to be 3 of them, but they're not bringing drums, which is good, because you'd never fit them in the studio, but they're very, very nice. Okay, I'll see you next week. I'm going to play out a bit of Madge now. Bye, say bye, Jess.
Bye bye.
I said grown up, say bye bye. I'm always amazed they let me do it, that's why.
I carry a little, I carry